Chair Shot Rallies. We continue on through the summertime. Extreme Rules in Pittsburgh coming up, followed by SummerSlam in August in New York. He's Josh Osborne Ford down in the Sunshine State of Florida. I'm Justin LeVar here in Pittsburgh. Josh, there's a lot of rumor and report going around, and I don't know how much weight we should put into it, but it won't go away, that Brock Lesnar, our current WWE Universal Champion, will not be at SummerSlam. Do you believe this?
At first I didn't. At first I thought it was part of the storyline in a way to get Roman Reigns or whoever he faces over. I'm confused because at Extreme Rules we were supposed to have that multiple man match, and now it's just going to be Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley. You know how fickle the Pittsburgh crowd can be with guys like that, with no personality and limited, well, not limited in the ring, but we've seen so much of Roman Reigns in the past, and obviously Lashley's not really connecting with the crowd yet. You know, when I think about it, I think maybe Lesnar won't be at SummerSlam, and maybe at SummerSlam we'll try to do it, whatever it's contract negotiations, whatever the situation is backstage. Maybe they put that multiple man match at SummerSlam, or do some sort of tournament where they have 3 or 4 Raw matches with some of their top stars, and then the winner of that night becomes #1 contender, stretching it out. If Brock Lesnar's not at SummerSlam, why the hell is he Universal Champion right now? He's not doing anything for the title. He's not making public appearances for the title. He's not promoting anything for the WWE. I don't understand why he's champion right now.
I refuse to believe that Brock Lesnar will not be at SummerSlam. Even if it means he has to go to SummerSlam and he loses like he lost to Goldberg, just to get him out of the picture, just to get the title off him, just for Vince to make a point to him if there is some kind of friction going on in negotiations and Brock likely going back to the UFC world. I can't believe him I can't believe him being the champion on the primary brand not being at SummerSlam, that Vince would not allow that. You mentioned the multi-man match. It's worth mentioning that here locally in Pittsburgh they were advertising a six-pack challenge even up this past Monday night. The advertisements did not change until Tuesday, so it seems like they really are scrambling creatively right now.
Yeah, and the fact is, Extreme Rules, I'll be up there for the pay-per-view, obviously, but I'm excited for the pay-per-view because there's matches that we may not necessarily have seen before. There's new, fresh feuds. You have Balor and Corbin, which is all right. You have Nakamura and Jeff Hardy. You have Styles and Rusev. So there's fresh feuds for that pay-per-view. I don't really know what the extreme part of that is, but if Brock Lesnar's not going to be at SummerSlam and you're not having a #1 contenders match at Extreme Rules, that's the only route to go to keep people not pissed off with the Raw product, is what they're seeing. And what they're seeing is a Brock Lesnar who's not showing up. They're seeing a championship that's not being defended, and they're also just seeing, obviously, Seth Rollins and the Intercontinental Championship become the best championship I think that WWE has to offer.
Yeah, I think the Brock Lesnar situation is getting drawn out to a dangerous point. Even myself, the biggest WWE apologist, even I, for the longest time, could say, look, Lesnar's a draw. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
But now, Justin,
and now it's starting to get to a point to where I don't mind him being gone, but I just need to know that there's still direction, that there's no direction, that there's guys building and fighting and clawing to be #1 contender. But now it seems like that's going away. So
because now it's all about Rollins. That's why.
And no disrespect to Seth Rollins, but he's not the champion, so it should not be all about Seth Rollins. There needs to be some appearance, even if it's just an appearance once every 2 months, just to show up, let Paul Heyman cut the promos he can cut, and just have Brock stand there, just to remind people what it looks like.
Is Heyman's contract the same as Brock Lesnar's, where he has limited dates? Like, why isn't Heyman there trying to say something instead of just tweeting about it? Doesn't make sense to me.
Heyman and Brock can be some of the greatest workers in the truest sense. So unless this is all part of a master plan, which I won't put it past, and that's part of why I'm still saying I can't fathom Brock not at SummerSlam. Yeah, but right now you have Lashley versus Roman for what at Extreme Rules?
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. To many people, they're going to say for a bathroom break. Even though they're actually not going to get up, they're going to boo and throw balls around the whole time. But nonetheless,
that's Pittsburgh, and that's every smart city that thinks they're smarter than they think they are.
Smart city, high IQs. All right. Well, at Josh Eisenberg 4, at Justin LeVar, we shall see. We'll make our predictions next week, as we're going to talk about who's going to walk out, who's going to be victorious at Extreme Rules. And yeah, where is the Extreme? We'll talk about all of that next week. Chair Shot Rally, Wrestling Inc. Josh, don't get burned.